A girl accidentally discovered that her supposedly devoted boyfriend was actually a married man. To figure out the truth, Sarah secretly followed him until she saw him enter a house. After a few minutes of hesitation, she knocked on the door. When her boyfriend saw Sarah, he was visibly startled. Before she could even ask questions, he dragged her outside. Seeing that Sarah had uncovered his secret, he confessed bluntly. Everything was just as she had seen. He had a wife and even a child. He then threatened her to stay quiet or face consequences. Heartbroken, Sarah was comforted by her friend Amy, who reminded her that a man like that wasn't worth her tears. Noticing Sarah was still down, Amy took her to a bar to distract her. Later that night, when a stranger at the bar tried to make an unwanted move on Sarah, she quickly came to her senses and turned him down, deciding to head home. But the man followed her persistently. He even offered to walk her home. By the time Amy came downstairs, Sarah had already disappeared. Unexpectedly, the man forced his way into Sarah's place, claiming he was thirsty and wanted a drink of water before leaving. Sarah firmly refused and tried to shut him out, but he shoved her against the wall and attempted to assault her. In a moment of desperation, Sarah kicked him hard, broke free, and ran upstairs as fast as she could. She reached her apartment door, but shaking with fear, struggled to fit the key into the lock. She was overpowered and assaulted, not by him alone, but by others as well. After the attackers left, Sarah, trembling, called Amy for help and waited silently in the corner for her friend to arrive. Amy took her to the police station, but Sarah hesitated, ashamed and humiliated. With Amy's encouragement, she finally recounted the incident in detail. To their shock, the police officer dismissed her story and even mocked her, implying it was her own fault. Devastated, Sarah left with Amy. Outraged by the officer's attitude, Amy formed a dangerous plan. She lured the corrupt officer out under false pretenses. When he thought he was about to get lucky, Amy handcuffed him to a bed. At first, the officer laughed it off, thinking it was part of a kinky game, until he heard the click of a gun being loaded. Only then did he realize the gravity of the situation. But by that point, it was too late.